welcome all of you. Today we will complete our ongoing chapter, that is vectors. Now we are remaining with the direction of vectors and its products. Okay, so how to represent the direction? Now we know, suppose the direction is represented by, I have told you, a cap, which is nothing but vector A upon magnitude of A. But suppose any vector is having its component in all the three directions. Its component in all the three directions. For example, suppose if any force is acting, okay, this is the cuboid. Now, suppose any force is acting F. Now this F is having Fx component in x direction, Fy component in y direction, and Fz component in z direction. Now this vector is having Fx, Fy and Fz. The component we have studied in our last lecture. Now these are the components. So how to represent vector F? Vector F can be represented as Fx in I cap means x direction, plus Fy in j cap, plus Fz in k cap. I, j and k. I, j and k. I cap, small letters, I, j, k. Yesterday we have seen a vector A. It has two components, A, which is at angle theta. This Ax near to theta is cos theta, A cos theta. This is Ay, which is nothing but A sin theta. Now Ax and Ay are the components of A. We can write vector A as Ax in I direction plus Ay in j direction. Ax I cap plus Ay j cap. म्हणजे हा वेक्टरचा मीनिंग काय आहे, याला जितका फोर्स लावलेला आहे किंवा याचं जे मॅग्निट्यूड आहे ते या डायरेक्शनला इतका आहे आणि या डायरेक्शनला इतका आहे. याला आपण आणखी कसं लिहू शकतो, a cos theta in I direction plus a sin theta in j direction. Okay, so just I have substituted the magnitude. So remember, I cap, j cap and k cap are used to show the direction. So I, j, k are the directions and fx, fy, fz are the magnitudes. Magnitude and direction becomes the vector. Magnitude, direction and component in x plus component in y and component in z, combining all becomes one resultant vector. So this is the resultant vector, but each component has magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction. So this is the vector in I direction, x direction, this is the vector in y direction, this is the vector in z direction, and vector sum of all the components will give you. So याला आपण असं पण लिहू शकतो, f is equal to fx, vector fx plus vector fy plus vector fz. अब तुम्ही म्हणणार सर इथं i j k का नाही लिहिलं, हे काय आहे, वेक्टर्स आहेत, इथे एरो दाखवलाय. वेक्टर म्हणजे याला मॅग्निट्यूड आणि डायरेक्शन दोन्ही आहे. याला मी फोडून लिहिलं, याला मी डिवाइड करून लिहिलं तर fx म्हणजे मॅग्निट्यूड, i कॅप म्हणजे डायरेक्शन, fy म्हणजे मॅग्निट्यूड, j कॅप म्हणजे डायरेक्शन, fz म्हणजे मॅग्निट्यूड, k बार म्हणजे k एरो म्हणजे डायरेक्शन. बट इथं आपल्याला k कॅप, पण इथं आपल्याला हे नाही दिसत fx बार, fy बार, fz बार किंवा एरो, याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला डायरेक्शन दिसत नाही. पण याला ज्यावेळी मी डिवाइड करून लिहिलं किंवा सब क्लासिफाइड करून लिहिलं तर मला हे दिसतंय की fx is the component in I direction, fy is the component in the y direction and fz is component in the z direction because I, j, k are perpendicular directions. XYZ. So I cap, J cap and K cap small letters are used to denote the directions. Next we will see what is scalar product and what is vector product. What is scalar product? Scalar product कुणाचा? Scalar product of vectors. Scalar product of vectors. दोन वेक्टर्स असतील तर त्यांचे दोन टाइपचे प्रोडक्ट पडतात. प्रोडक्टचे दोन टाइप्स आहेत. प्रोडक्ट्स म्हणजे मल्टिप्लिकेशन. प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ वेक्टर्स. एक आहे स्केलर प्रोडक्ट, एक आहे वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट. Why these two are called scalar product and vector product? Because the final answer you are getting, if you multiply two vectors, then you will get some final answer. If you multiply any two vectors, you will get some final answer. That final answer, if the final answer is scalar, then it is called scalar product. If the final answer is vector, then it is called vector product. Let's see scalar product of two vectors. Now what is the scalar product? Suppose this is vector A, this is vector B, angle is theta. So vector scalar product represented by dot. Scalar product is represented by dot. Okay, vector A dot vector B. This is the notation of scalar product. And A cross B याला डॉट प्रोडक्ट पण म्हणतात. डॉट प्रोडक्ट म्हणजे स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. याला क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट पण म्हणतात. क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट means vector product. Okay, so A dot B, it is the, what is a scalar product? It is the product of two vectors. Kasa? So scalar product of vectors is defined as product of magnitude of one vector. So product of magnitude of one vector. Suppose आपण असं करूया, हा B घेऊया, हा A घेऊया. Product of magnitude of one vector. So I will write magnitude of one vector A. Product of magnitude of one vector and magnitude of component of other vectors. Magnitude of component of other vector in the direction of first. नीट लिहा, मी काय सांगतो लिहून घ्या. राईट डाउन. Scalar product of vectors is the product of magnitude of one vector and magnitude of component of other vector in the direction of first vector. म्हणजे काय, या वेक्टरचं इकडं कंपोनंट घ्यायचा आहे, म्हणजे by काढायचा, bx काढायचा. bx किती असणार इकडं? b cos थीटा. म्हणजे a ची डायरेक्शन इकडे आहे, मग a च्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये या b चा कंपोनंट घ्यायचा. काल आपण शिकलोय रिझोल्यूशन ऑफ वेक्टर्स, हाऊ टू टेक द कंपोनेंट्स. सो याचे दोन कंपोनंट असणार आहेत, एक b cos थीटा, इकडे असणार आहे b sin थीटा. सो टेक द कंपोनंट ऑफ दिस वेक्टर b इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ a. सो दिस इज b cos थीटा आणि याचा मॅग्निट्यूड. So the product will be b cos theta. So this is the scalar product. काय म्हटलं आपण? If scalar product is defined as product of magnitude of one vector and magnitude of other vector in the direction of first vector. So magnitude of b, component of b किती आहे? b cos theta in the direction of a. b चा a च्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये कंपोनंट आपण शिकलोय काल हे. हा b cos थीटा असतो, हा b sin थीटा असतो. ठीक आहे. Refer the last lecture. b cos theta. So this is the scalar product ab cos theta. Okay, a dot b is nothing but ab cos theta. याला cos product म्हणतात, क्रॉस नाही cos. So we can say a dot b is equal to ab cos theta. cos product म्हणतात. क्रॉस इकडे आहे, इकडे cos आहे. cos product. Scalar product, dot product or cos product. Vector product, cross product. Cross for this symbol, dot for this symbol. Scalar dot cos, vector cross sign. इथं sign आहे, तर बघूया आपण. So this is scalar product of vectors. Now we will take two vectors and let's see what will happen. AB cos theta. So write down this. Now I will consider two vectors. Vector A is equal to A1 in I cap plus A2 in J direction plus A3 in K direction. Vector B is B1 A1, B1, C1 magnitudes. Here A2 in I direction plus B2 in J direction plus C2 in K direction. Now if I take which product? Cos product. Cos product. That means A dot B, that is dot product. That means see what will happen. A1 I cap plus B1 J cap plus C1 K cap multiplied by dot A2 I cap plus B2 J cap plus C2 K cap. Now dot is there. Dot is there, that means cos theta will be applicable. Cos theta will be applicable for all the terms. So if I open this all the terms, it will become A1. First A1 I will multiply to all the terms. So A1, A2, I cap, I cap. A1, A2, I cap, I cap. Plus A1, B2 I cap, J cap. Again, as we multiply here dot is present. Dot is present means cos theta will come. Cos theta will come. And this theta is between I and I. Theta is between I and J. Theta is between I and K. Okay. So गम्मत बघा. What will happen? Then A1, B2, I cap, J cap, cos between I and J plus A1, C2, I cap, K cap, cos between I and K, I and J, I and I. Then now tell me what is angle between I and I? I direction and I direction. But the angle is 0 degree. So I will write 0 here. 0 degree. What is the angle between I and J? I and J. X and Y. I and J not angle 90 degree. So I will write 90 degree here. What is the angle between I and K? I and K. Horizontal and vertical. Angle is 90 degree. So I will write 90 here. Next. Now product with B1. बोला B1 A2 J cap I cap J cap I cap. Okay. What is the angle between J and I? 90 degree. plus b1 b2 b1 b2 j cap cos of 0 डिग्री jj मधला अँगल 0 डिग्री असणार प्लस b1 c2 j cap cos of 90 because j and k मधला अँगल 90 डिग्री असणार. Next now open with c1 into k cap I cap cos of 90 angle between k and I 90 plus c1 b2 k cap j cap k आणि j मध्ये पण अँगल 90 डिग्री सो cos 90 plus c1 c2 k cap c1 c2 k cap cos of 0 डिग्री. बघा लक्षात घ्या cos 90 हा 0 असतो. cos 90 0 म्हटल्यानंतर हे it will be 0, this will be 0, not this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0. लक्षात आलं? I into cos 0 which is nothing but 1. I into I is 1. Why? Cos 0 is 1. This is also 1. This is also 1. So we are remaining with only A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So the answer of our dot product or scalar product is A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2. Now tell me, we don't have any ijk in the answer. We don't have any I or j or k in the answer. That means this product is having only the magnitude. This product is having only magnitude. Magnitude आहे फक्त डायरेक्शन आहे का I into cos 0 1 झाला jj into cos 0 1 झाला kk into cos 0 1 झाला cos 0 ची व्हॅल्यू 1 असते आणि ठीक आहे डॉट प्रोडक्ट आहे तर जे काय फायनल आन्सर आलेलं आहे ते काय आहे A1 A2 B1 B2 आणि C1 C2 म्हणजे A1 काय आहे इथं मॅग्निट्यूड होता B1 आणि C1 these are the magnitudes I J K directions आहे I J K directions A2 B2 C2 पण मॅग्निट्यूड मग हे जे सगळे आहेत ते मॅग्निट्यूड्स आहेत मॅग्निट्यूडचा प्रोडक्ट पण मॅग्निट्यूड प्रोडक्ट केल्यानंतर मला सम केली A1 A2 B1 B2 C1 C2 ही पण काय मॅग्निट्यूड so whole answer is magnitude that means this product is having magnitude only this A vector A dot vector B this dot product is having magnitude only मग magnitude कशाला असतं फक्त magnitude scalar quantity ला that's why whatever we getting is scalar quantity hence this product is called scalar product कळलं का this product is called scalar product. Okay, now we will see what is vector product. We will see what is vector product. Vector product of vectors. Now vector product is denoted by cross. इधर cross है ना cross है ना vector product में इधर cross है ना इधर क्या है ना बोले नाउ डेफिनेशन मध्ये थोडंसं हे व्हिडिओ पॉज करून सर्व लिहूया ते पण लिहायचं हा सर्व लिहायचं पण डेफिनेशन मध्ये थोडासा बदल होणार काय लिहिणार आपण बघा आपण काय केलं होतं हा होता वेक्टर बी हा होता वेक्टर ए याचा इकडे कंपोनंट घ्यायचा इकडे बी चा इकडे कंपोनंट हा थीटा आहे तर हा बी वाय किती असणार आहे हा बी sin थीटा सो वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट असणार आहे it is vector product is defined as the product of write down vector product is defined as the product of magnitude of a vector magnitude of the first vector पहिला वेक्टरचा magnitude म्हणजे a perpendicular direction. Magnitude of second vector, हा सेकंड वेक्टर आहे b, याच्या कंपोनंटचं मॅग्निट्यूड, आणि तो कंपोनंट कुठे पाहिजे, परपेंडिक्युलर डायरेक्शन मध्ये पाहिजे. मग परपेंडिक्युलर डायरेक्शन नी कधी जाईल, त्याचा इकडचा कंपोनंट घ्यायला पाहिजे, तो किती असणार आहे, sin थीटा. सो b sin theta, b sin theta. So we can write here a cross b is nothing but vector a, magnitude of a, b and sin theta. That's why it is also called sin product. So scalar product ला dot product म्हणतात किंवा cos product म्हणतात. Vector product is also called cross product because of the sign, or it is called sin product because sign appears here. This is also called scalar product is also called dot product. Why it is called scalar? In final answer there is no direction, only magnitude is there. Final answer is scalar. That's why it is called scalar. Why it is called dot? Because dot is present. Hence this product is called dot product. Why it is called cos product? Because in the formula there is cos theta. Why this vector product is called vector product? Because we will see after this at the end we will get a vector quantity. That's why it is called vector product. Why it is called a cross product? Because between a and b the symbol used is cross product. Why it is called sin product? Because in the formula there is sign appears there. Now we will see cross product. I will refer this. Now we are starting the proof. Same as starting के लिए अपन we have assumed two vectors, vector a a1i plus b1j plus c1k, vector b a2i plus b2j plus c2k. I haven't written again, but you write twice these things, a cross b, so it is cross enough. So now remember one rule. One rule is very very important. That you must have known in Fleming's right hand rule, Fleming's left hand rule. Okay, तेव्हा तुम्ही शिकलेला आहात की product of two quantities, in if two quantities are there in perpendicular direction, then the output third quantity will be in the direction mutually perpendicular to both, or simultaneously perpendicular to both. That is the magnetic field, current. Then this thumb will show motion. Fleming's right hand rule, Fleming's left hand rule. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis. You have studied this in 10th class. One is used for DC motor, one is used for AC generator. Okay. So in that case, you just have to remember I, J and K. I, J and K in this cycle, clockwise cycle. Right, I, J, K in clockwise cycle. So that means I into J will be K. Positive, but if you go opposite, j into I will be minus of k. J into I will be minus of k. म्हणजे असं बघा, I into J वरती आहे थंब, J into I थंब कुठे आहे खाली, समजलं? I into J, समजा I इकडे असेल, J इकडे असेल, I आणि J थंब कुठे आहे वरती, पण J आणि J नंतर I व्हायचं असेल तर आधी J कडे जाणार, मग I कडे जाणार. असा आपला हात फिरू शकतो का? नाही फिरत. असा फिरतो. J into I थंब कुठे खाली K. So I into J plus K, J into I minus K. I into J plus K, J into I minus K. इकडे I इकडे J. I into J plus K, J into I minus K. कळलं? सो थंब विल शो k. अगेन j into k plus i या सायकलला जायचं असं. j into k i, j k म्हण i, बट k into j उलट आलं तर मायनस i, तर मायनस i. परत k into i सायकलला जायचं असं, k into i j, बट i into k रिव्हर्स आला तर मायनस j. राइट दिस. I into j k, but j into I minus k. J into k I, but k into j minus I. K into I j कसं केलं आहे? I j k, but j I minus k. j k चा प्रोडक्ट I, but k j चा प्रोडक्ट minus I. k I चा प्रोडक्ट j, but k I k चा प्रोडक्ट minus j. ओके, क्लॉकवाइज सायकल मध्ये लक्षात ठेवायचं. Now see here. We will apply that. Now A1, A2. A1, A2. Tell me what is the angle between I and I? I and I. What is the angle? 0 degree. And sine 0 is 0. So remember, I cap, sine 0 degree. So this will become 0. Then A1 B2 I cap J cap क्रॉस है ना, क्रॉस है. Sin 90 is 1. A1 C2 I cap K cap sin 90. Then plus now B1 A2 J cap cross I cap sin 90 plus B1 B2 J cap cross J cap sin 0. J and J मध्ये angle 0 plus B1 C2 J cap K cap J and K मध्ये angle 90 sin 90. Then now C1 A2 K cap I cap K आणि I मध्ये angle 90 sin 90 degree plus C1 B2 K cap J cap K आणि J मध्ये पण angle 90 sin 90 plus C1 C2 K cap K and K मध्ये angle 0 degree. Now see this sin 0 and sin 0 will become 0. So this term will become 0, this term will become 0, this term will become 0 because sin 0 is 0. Sin 90 is 1, sin 90 is 1, sin 90 is 1, sin 91, sin 91, sin 90 is 1. Now what are the terms remaining? I will record this. You write, pause the video and write this. This also. Now tell me, what are the terms remaining? First term is 0. Second term काय आहे? A cross B ह्याच्या खालची स्टेप हा. A1 B2 IJ K ना. So A1 B2 K cap. A1 B2 K cap. Next A1 C2 I into K opposite cycle है minus j मैं इधर नेगेटिव है ना minus j cap Then second row b1 a2 j into I, b1 a2 j into I, j into I, j into I म्हणजे रिवर्स सायकल आहे मायनस k कॅप. थर्ड रो लिहिला इथंच b1 c2 j into k, j into k म्हणजे प्लस आहे, नो प्रॉब्लेम. b1 c2 I कॅप. थर्ड रो c1 a2 k into I, c1 a2 k into I, k into I सरळ सायकल आहे j ना म्हणजे प्लस j कॅप. Then last term c1 b2 kj, c1 b2 k into j opposite है माइनस I कॅप. इथून आपण असं बघू शकतो की I वाल्याला आपण एकत्र घेऊया, jj वाला एकत्र घेऊया आणि kk वाला एकत्र घेऊया. So what will get vector A cross vector B is equal to I वाली टर्म here होना है. So I will write b1 c2 minus c1 b2 in I direction. Then j वाले कौन है? ठीक है c1 a2 minus a1 c2 ये क्या है c1 a2 minus a1 c2 in j direction plus k वाली कौन है क्या बोल है. So a1 b2 minus a2 b1 k कॅप. मी j वाल्या टर्म मधनं एक साइन माइनस बाहेर घेतो, j मधनं मी एक साइन माइनस बाहेर घेतो. सो इट विल बिकम b1 c2 minus c1 b2 I कॅप माइनस साइन कॉमन घेतलं, then this term will become plus, this term will become minus, so it will become a1 c2 minus a2 c1 j कॅप. k चं मी आहे असं होतो, so it will become a1 b2 minus a2 b1 k cap. Now can you observe this should be the answer of determinant. So vector A cross vector B can also be written as I j k I cap j cap k cap a1 a2 a3 b1 a1 b1 c1 sorry a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. This is the answer. बघा तुम्ही चेक करून बघा. I का आहे काय b1 c2 minus c1 b2, b1 c2 minus c1 b2 आहे ना इथं b1 c2 minus c1 b2. Then j minus j सेकंड टर्मला माइनस साइन लागतो, डिटर्मिनंट माइनस साइन a1 c2 minus a2 c1, a1 c2 minus a2 c1. नेक्स्ट k यासाठी a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So this is the vector product. Write all of this. Now the last thing, we can find area of parallelogram. We can find area of parallelogram using vector product. Area of parallelogram. Now see, this is the parallelogram. Suppose this is vector B, this one is vector A. If I take, or this is angle theta, if I take sine component of this vector B, sine component, see this is B cos theta and vertical will be B sin theta, म्हणजे हा पण B sin theta असणार. So what is the cross product? A cross B काय असतं? AB sin theta, AB sin theta, बरोबर? म्हणजे वेक्टर A बेस इनटू हाइट, बेस इनटू हाइट काय असणार आहे? एरिया ऑफ पॅरलेलोग्राम. So we can say area of parallelogram is equal to cross product of adjacent sides, which is nothing but magnitude of A multiplied by magnitude of B into sine of angle between them. So this is the area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. Okay, base into height. So this height, how to find height? We know B. So near to theta the component is cos theta. Away from theta it is B cos sin theta, B sin theta. I have shifted this B sin theta here. So this is the height, amplitude. Okay. So this chapter is over. Hope students you are studying well. Stay safe, stay at home, stay healthy. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Thank you very much. Okay. And one more thing is remaining. I am giving you another homework for this chapter as well as mathematical tools. Mathematical tools जो आधी आपण घेतलं होतं डिफरन्शिएशन, इंटिग्रेशन प्लस वेक्टर ह्याच्यावरती एक कंबाईन होमवर्क देईल. तर till Monday, sorry, not till Monday, till tomorrow I will be going to discuss. So tomorrow I want units and measurement exercise as well as exercise on vectors. Okay, I will be posting the exercise on group. Okay, WhatsApp group. Thank you very much.